Hey everyone, welcome back, and today I'm going to be showing you how to craft the fractured attack speed claw that I had on my my lightning strike raider character. And this idea was mainly from Elesshar on how to make it, and things have changed from last week because he made a video last week on how to make one for the Val, very popular Val lightning strike build, and it's a very similar claw, but the crafting for it has changed a little bit, so I thought I'd make an updated video. So first thing, you'd want a claw over here. And now here's a slight issue, guys, is that you're probably not going to be able to get an Imperial Claw with fractured T1 attack speed. It's just not available on the market right now because the supply is very limited. So I would recommend going for a different base type, but make sure you get one with that has life gained on hit, because that's the most important thing for this build, as the implicit. So just choose any other base that you can get your hands on for a T1 fractured attack speed. You want 30 quality and a minimum eye level of 83. The quality you want because we're going to enchant it later, and we're also going to add more quality onto it with a craft. And obviously there'll be no influence because it's a fractured base. Now you want to put on I'm just going to put on the fractured attack speed here just to simulate the base that you'd have, right? Okay, so I'm just going to regal it because it's not going to let me essence it. But yeah, so what you want to do now is spam essences. You want Wrath. You need any of the element ones. So Anger works, Hatred works, or Wrath. So any three of those essences will work. And you want to spam until you get another T1 flat on here. So say we do Lightning, you want T1 Fire or T1 Cold flat as your prefix. And you can use any of the essences, whether Wrath, Hatred, or the other one, Anger. And this will take you, I think, around 60 tries on average. So it's quite expensive. I think it's about 3x per try if you buy the essences in bulk. So that's the prices that I did it, and it took me quite a lot. So yeah, the problem with this is that you can hit it and then you're gonna have to re-gamble if you hit a extra prefix, which is really sad, and that's what happened to me as well. So you want to keep spamming this until you hit a T1. Now I'm going to artificially add it over here, so I'm just going to add in the T1 cold damage. As you can see, there's a lot of rolls. There's one thing you have to do here, and we have an extra prefix, and we really need to remove this. It's very important we remove this fizz damage. Okay, so to get rid of this this fizz damage, you're really just gonna have to annul. There's unfortunately nothing else you can do. So yeah, if you don't hit the annul, you're gonna have to go again. So that's 3x down the toilet, or like on average. So yeah, I'm just gonna artificially just do it and get unlucky as well. Oh no. Okay, so once you have something like this, now you've got two options here, guys. So your craft prefixes cannot be changed, and you have two options. You can Veil Chaos. Now the problem with Veil Chaosing is that I can add a prefix and give you a veiled suffix. This is a bit of a gamble, but I've noticed that when you Veil Chaos like this, you very rarely get an additional prefix. So you can do that, or if you want to be safe, you can spend extra and Azeling Veil. Now I would Azeling Veil if you have the currency. It's way safer because it's really not nice to Veil Chaos and then have the potential of adding a prefix. This case we didn't, but as you can see, if we keep doing it, see we added a prefix here that's bricked. We'd have to annul again. But as you can see, Veiled Chaos is not worth the risk in my opinion, and you will end up wasting a lot of currency if you get unlucky. So you'd Veil Chaos or Azeling Veil until you get a veiled prefix. Now we hit a suffix here, so you'd have to go again. You'd have to unveil that. Prefixes cannot be changed, and go again. And then it didn't work. You'd have to go again. It's 2x every time and 3x for the Azeling. So as you can see, it's mega expensive. And here you go. So we got a veiled prefix. Now we can't block anything here. And once you have this, you are pretty set. Now here's another problem. You need to hit penetrate elemental rares, and if you don't, you have to go again. As you can see, this ends up being extremely expensive very quickly. So you would go like that, and this would be your prefixes done. Okay, so what do you do now? Okay, now you want to go to prefixes cannot be changed. and you want to reforge crit until you hit T1 multi or hit something that you're happy with. So reforge critical, hit chance. Okay, crit chance for the build that I made is really bad, so you wouldn't do that. And this would be your optimal claw. And then finally, you would craft a crit chance attack speed, and that would be the complete thing done. And yeah, that is pretty much the claw completed. Now you can add another suffix if you want, but I would recommend adding the quality, since we're gonna have the you know, the thing on there, the enchant. So yeah, that is the claw, guys. It's really annoying to make. And you can't really buy it off the market because no one's making these right now. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That's how you make the claw. If you guys enjoyed this video or it helped you out, please make sure to leave a subscribe and all that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.